my grandparents and my parents and I, we went to Applebee's for dinner, and we went to Joe's. Um, at Applebee's, I had a four cheese mac and cheese with chicken tenders. That was very delicious. My favorite item to get at the Applebee's. And at the Joe's Italian Ice, which I love Joe's Italian Ice. It's right by Disneyland. I got I was supposed to get like a Swedish fish gelati, but they don't have it for today. That's okay. So I got myself a pineapple Dole Whip ice cream cone. Um, People say it just tastes like just like the one from Disneyland, which I haven't gone to. Which I haven't gone to Disneyland in like I don't know, for like almost 2 years now. Yeah, I haven't been there for 2 years. It's so sad. But speaking of Disneyland, I just want to talk to you guys. And you know how I say that I miss the old times and I just wish I want to go back, and I wish the time machine would exist and blah blah blah, something like that. Um, I uh, I just wish, the reason why I want to say I wish there's a time machine, and I wish that the time machine exists, is because I don't belong in this generation we're living right now. It's just sad. People don't listen to old music anymore. They just follow, the social media. Like, their social media is like their God now, even though there could be only one God, who is the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, Jesus Christ Himself. And I used to say I don't really like teenagers. I just don't like some of them. Not all of them are bad. Even though I mentioned saying that I don't like teenagers, and for the past 3 years, which that's not true. I do like teenagers. At least they're honest or nice, or try to be cool. I just don't like some teenagers that are too oblivious, or bullies, or ice holes, or monsters, imbeciles, cyberbullies who make fun of innocent people or autistic people, like I am, like on the social media platforms. These dangerous challenges, these stupid new songs that they're listening to, that they're in love. I'm afraid that they're actually taking over. They're taking over the planet, and it's so sad of what I'm actually seeing right now, because I don't have this stuff that we have now. I don't have this stuff back in my day. Back in my day, I used to we go to Disneyland a lot. Back in 2007, which was a pretty good year. I graduated preschool. I have a V Smile. I watch TV like Nickelodeon, the Disney Channel, all that good stuff. Like those push-ups. Remember those push-ups when you have like these types of ice creams, and you have that little white thing on the bottom. You try to push it, and you try to and then you see the ice cream out, and then when you look at the ice cream, it's orange and pink, and it has like a shape, and you eat it. I remember those days. I believe they still have it in the store. I don't know, but what really matters the most is I just miss my childhood. I miss everything. I miss everything from 2002 to up until 2012. Yeah, 10 years, huh? Sad, but hopefully next year, 2022, will be better. I don't know, probably because I don't know about this stupid pandemic, but everything's is opening back up, and unfortunately, people are still wearing masks. Which I don't know why. The governor is a liar, and I'm not really I'm not really a political person, but I just don't really trust the governor. I actually don't, because he's trying to trick us. But that's anywho. But you know what? I hope things will get back to normal, and I just love the old days. I don't like the memories that I have right now, mostly 2 years ago. I just miss going to Disneyland a lot with my parents and my family. And I just remember I had a flashback whenever there's a sunset, like every day whenever I see a sunset. I would, when I was like a little kid at Disneyland, mostly at Disney's California Adventure Park, I used to sit on a bench at where the Grizzly River Run is at. Well, nearby that, where they have all the tables and all that. And then I sit on the bench to take a break, and we just chilled and on that bench. And then when I look at I see the sunset, and I start to see the red orange light, which means that don't worry, it's not really on fire and not dangerous, all that, but I see that sunset, and it reminds me it's sunset, and the sun's is slowly about to go down. And I still remember to this day. I remember just looking out the window, and I see, that's that same sunset 14 years later. 14 is my favorite number. And then, it brings me back memories. It's just, I know this may sound, but to me it's very memorable, if I pronounce that right. So yeah, I have so much fun back in my day. I'm the luckiest kid. Anyone out there who was born in the 1990s or in the 2000s area, we were so lucky back in the day. We were so lucky. Even in the 80s and even the 80s and 70s. You mean 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000s. I said it out of order. Anywho, what do we have now? The Avengers campus that replaced a Bugs Land, the Guardians of the Galaxy, which I rode twice, which was the okay ride. It replaced Tower of Terror, which I believe Tower of Terror is more interesting than Guardians of the Galaxy, in my opinion. The Incredicoaster, which, don't get me wrong, I love The Incredibles. It's one of my favorite Disney and Pixar movies since the Toy Story and A Bug's Life. Replaced the Incredicoaster. It replaced California Screaming, and it's just sad. Whenever I look around in this earth right now, it just brings me down to like a -1. It's just sad. It's sad at what I'm seeing. I just miss the old days. And yeah, so that's all I'm gonna say. I'm sorry if I made this video late because I was so super busy. I just hanged out with my family, and thank God I still have my mom and dad and my grandparents, and thank God they're still with me throughout these years. So anywho, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on my social media. The links will be in the description down below. I love you all. Thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. May God bless you, and I'll see you all in the next video. And hopefully things will get a lot better later in the future. Hopefully.